Which is which is it for you, Dr. Obadiah? Do you think the government is unwilling or unable to protect the people of Southern Kaduna?
In fact, it is not only unable, it is unwilling, and we have good reason to feel that they are part and parcel of the killers. Let me make some revelations to you.
That's a very big allegation, Dr. Obadiah. The government is part and parcel of the killers.
Yes.
That's big.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. How? They have sat down with us, not once, not twice. They told us that one of the northern governors is the commander of Boko Haram in Nigeria. Boko Haram and the bandits are one and the same thing. They have a sophisticated network. During this lockdown, their planes were moving up and down as though there was no lockdown. Moving ammunitions, moving logistics.
Wonderful followers and subscribers of Holy Ghost, and I hope this video finds you well. The video you're about to watch is a video of a former CBN deputy governor by the name Obadiah Malafia. This man revealed details of Boko Haram, their sponsors, and how they transport their arms, ammunition, and logistics and everything. Shortly after doing that, this was during Buhari government in 2021. Guess what? Buhari used a medical doctor in Gwagwalada Hospital in Abuja, to be precise, to terminate this man. Watch this video, then you will understand why some of us will do what we do on these social medias when we are very, very, vocal against the government. In case today is your first time coming across my video, I want to say a big thank you to you for stopping by. This is Holy Ghost on platform, a platform that tell you undiluted truth. Kindly watch, I'll be right back.
Which is it for you, Dr. Obadiah? Do you think the government is unwilling or unable to protect the people of Southern Kaduna?
In fact, it is not only unable, it is unwilling, and we have good reason to feel that they are part and parcel of the killers. Let me make some revelations to you.
That's a very big allegation, Dr. Obadiah. The government is part and parcel of the killers.
Yes.
That's big.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. How would the government just say, oh, it is revenge killing and so on? Then you leave it there. Oh, because it is revenge killing and so on and so forth. The body language of this administration, the body language of the state government shows clearly that they have a hand in the killings. No doubt about it. Because you see, General Abacha, and people don't give him his due. Do you think you would have tolerated such nonsense? And let me make some revelations, because some of us also have our own intelligence networks.
Okay.
Have met with some of the bandits. We have met with some of their high commanders. One or two who have repented. They have sat down with us, not once, not twice. They told us that one of the northern governors is the commander of Boko Haram in Nigeria. Boko Haram and the bandits are one and the same thing. They have a sophisticated network. During this lockdown, their planes were moving up and down as though there was no lockdown. Moving ammunitions, moving logistics, moving money, and distributing them in different parts of the country. They're already in the south, in the rainforest of the south. They're everywhere. They told us that when they finish these rural killings, they will move to phase 2. The phase 2 is they will go into the urban cities, going from house to house, killing prominent people. I can tell you, this is the game plan. They want to start a civil war in Nigeria.
Thank you so much for watching. Now let's take a listen and see how Buhari did everything, the conspiracy to terminate the life of this gentleman. Let's watch. I'll be right back. Thank you.
I want to thank everybody who has taken time to be with us today. The pain shared is pain half. I'm very disturbed the way things turned out a few minutes ago, but you have nicely taken care of that. And please, and Kyo, please take heart about that. We're here, we have bigger things to worry about than that at the moment. Now, I just want to quickly, since this thing happened this morning, I have been trying to get a clearer background as to the events that took place. And I have now been in touch with the Middle Belt Forum, and they have been in touch with the family. And I just want to read out some statement that they just sent out here. Arising from various inquiries from Nigeria over the circumstances of his death, the forum wishes to state as follows: that Dr. Malafia arrived Abuja last Sunday, September 12, 2021 from Akure and was received at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport by his wife. On arrival at home, the wife noticed he was not in the best of health conditions and seemed to be suffering from malaria. After 3 days of treatment without signs of improvement, he went to the CBN hospital on Friday, September 17, 2021, where he was shabbily treated. It took the intervention of a senior medic who immediately placed him on oxygen and admitted him. Dr. Malafia was later given the option of choosing 3 hospitals: Gwagwalada Hospital, National Hospital, and EHA clinics. The wife opted for the third option. On arrival at the EHA clinic, the wife was subjected to yet another moment of anxiety as it took direct order from the top management of the hospital to accept him. After a few hours of treatment, the EHA clinic told the wife that it was expedient to transfer the former CBN deputy governor to Gwagwalada, as the clinic was not fully equipped to handle the case. The wife opposed the decision and insisted that she was opposed to the idea of taking her husband to Gwagwalada. Malafia's wife only succumbed when the consultant assured her that nothing bad will happen to her husband. Yesterday, Saturday, September 18, 2021, Dr. Malafia was transferred to Gwagwalada. On arrival, the name of the doctor that was billed to attend to Dr. Malafia was not on duty, even when an attempt was made by foreign health consultants to save the situation. The doctor on duty got angry and said he was not obliged to listen to any foreign consultants that had been brought into the matter with the sole purpose of ensuring nothing goes wrong. Wife of the former CBN deputy governor was asked to pay the sum of 600,000 as deposit, even when it was a referral case with a current medical bill to be settled by the CBN. At a point, Dr. Malafia complained over his breathing problems and pleaded with the doctors to place him in a ventilator. The doctors flatly refused. Even after the doctors declared Dr. Malafia dead, foreign consultants who were brought into the matter through Dr. Malafia's son that is living abroad had directed a family member who is a medical professional with the wife of the CBN deputy governor to mount pressure on the chest of Dr. Malafia for resuscitation and therefore replace him on a life support. The doctors in Gwagwalada refused all entreaties by the family members of Dr. Malafia to follow the advice of the foreign consultants, insisting that they have already pronounced him dead even when the wife could feel pulse of her husband. The doctor flatly declared there was nothing they could do since they had already pronounced him dead. Now, I'm reading this so that we don't leave here with speculative questions on our mind. This was with people who have been with the family, who have been talking with the wife, and this comes directly from Malafia's family. So please, I don't really know, but a lot of statements that have been made here are very apt. We are in a struggle, and we cannot continue to be falling one by one like this. Every indigenous nationality in Nigeria, this is, to me, like a final call. We cannot take anything for granted, and we have to stand up. We have to try and get our country. Let Obadiah's death be a turning point in our struggle where we'll make a difference. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for watching. Just before you go, one more thing. There is a northerner here that has revealed how Boko Haram has infiltrated the sponsors and everything, okay? As Donald Trump is coming, the things, what Donald Trump is coming to do in Nigeria, okay? He revealed details of activities of Boko Haram. This coming from a northerner as well. Please endeavor, you don't watch this video alone, endeavor that somebody else watch this video as well.
Well, the fact is, while we're hoping on the US to come and intervene in this situation, to help salvage the situation, to come and help in this decayed system, to help us out, I'll categorically tell you that there are some things that the US intervention cannot settle. Absolutely. And what are these things that the US intervention cannot settle? Like, it's not just all about coming to face out the bandits and the terrorists or whatever. But the fact is, when they come in now, you will now get to discover that the number of bandits that you used to know and the terrorists you used to know is actually a joke. You will now see these people that are coming out to take a stand against their intervention. You will now know that they were actually nothing but terrorists also in disguise. I'm telling you, a lot of these fanatics, some of these fanatics, you will now see that they were waiting for the opportunity to show themselves, and you will be shocked. But having intervened, there is a limit to how they can intervene, and they can be everywhere in the country. But just like I tell you, you see this fanaticism, religious fanaticism, and tribal bigotry is a disease that knows no cure. It's a disease that knows no cure. So what is that thing that must be addressed for Nigeria to progress as a country? The fact is, in my own opinion, I'll tell you, we require another colonizer to come and colonize us and redesign this system again. This fraudulent system that we're operating under the disguise of one Nigeria. Because this is actually far from one Nigeria, entirely far from one Nigeria. Let's tell ourselves the truth. And the fact is, when the system is renegotiated and redesigned now, all parts will be empowered equally, and there will be less attention on the center. Possibly we should even be looking at a situation of eradicating presidency. Let's have a kind of parliamentary system of which we just have a prime minister or whatever, and that is just all. And at the end of the day, there's nothing like becoming a president by virtue of numbers. That a particular part, like the northern part now, will be so interested in numbers, and by so doing, that is to say, anybody that desires to become the president must appease the North with their retrogressive ideologies. He must key into the retrogressive ideologies if he must become the president of Nigeria. And that is the cankerworm that a lot of these past and present leaders will have to contend with, but they can't come out and say it. And that is why you say, are you not surprised? Over how long now? There hasn't been anybody that has performed well in the midst of we claim we have resources and everything. Because the fact is, you will have to appease both the good, bad, and the ugly. And the bad and the ugly now supersedes the good. That means you must play according to their dictates. Right? So, I know people may like to argue that maybe when we have a good leader, a good leadership, that will now address the situation. But let's face it, this present system we're operating, tell it to anybody, tell it anywhere, can never give birth to a competent leader, a good leader. It's not possible. No be swear, no be prayer. It's not possible. it can't work. It can't give birth to a competent leader. Because the fact is, if you know what it takes to become a president, you will know that, in short, performance, competency is dead from even campaigning and even negotiation before you even get into power. And let's talk about it. Have you ever wondered, just like I'm wondering, when you talk this one now, they'll say you are a division element, you want to share Nigeria or whatever. But let's face it, Nigeria is divided, is shared already across these ideologies that are not relatable in any way. Because let's face it now, how did we arrive at 19 northern states? 19 northern states. Let's face it. How did Kwara fall under North with an emir? Is that not funny? And let's face it, when you go to the middle belt now, you get to see there's a clear disparity between the life of a middle belterner and a far northerner. There's no relationship. So on what basis, what informed the formulation of the fact that these are northern states? Even some part of the northeast, you go, you see there's no relationship. And funny enough, in the spirit of one Nigeria, we now have a situation where one Nigeria has given birth to people laying claim to places that they are not even of origin. But at the same time, there are still northern places now that you can't claim the one Nigeria and say this is your origin. Let's look at it. Have you ever seen a TV man? Have you ever seen a man from Jos, a Mangu man, an indigene in Kano, Sokoto, Katsina? But you have Hausas and Fulanis as indigenes there. Aren't you surprised? And at the end of the day, this is how the politics goes on and on. When you talk now, they say you want to divide. And let's face it, there's no relationship in the ideology of these people. So who categorize them and fuse them into the same system that says that they are the same, they are all northerners? And are we even talking about Kwara? How did Kwara fall under this test? And at the end of the day, this is why you see when it comes to politics now, they say politics is a game of number. And the ones with the highest number now present stupid ideologies that are retrogressive in nature. But as long as Utoo that is contesting for the power is selfish, you will have to abide by the conditions. And this is what is encouraging incompetency. All in the spirit of one Nigeria. Let's tell ourselves the truth for once. And the last time I checked, when I talk now, they say you are an IPOB sympathizer, you are a this sympathizer. Let me tell you the truth. Sincerely, I have no regret. I have no contrary opinion option in regards why the Igbos are agitating. This thing will not work. If you are normal, you know Nigeria, where you know that this thing cannot work under these things that are happening. Are you not surprised? You see people like this today now protesting in Kano, and they tell you that all of you are Nigerians. For God's sake, all of you are Nigerians. And let's even talk about the fact in regards to religious intolerance. Where do you see most of these things coming? Where do you see this? Where do you see most of these radical clerics coming? From the far north. Majorly from the far north. And why are their state governors even not initiating actions in regards to them? And here we're talking about one Nigeria, the person that comes out to say the obvious now. It now becomes you want to share Nigeria. You are not patriotic. To hell with hypocritical patriotism. I'm telling you, to hell with that. The fact is, seriously, we need something that must take us back to the drawing board if we must progress as a nation.
Just before you go, I want to beg you for one thing. I beg. See, you see the screenshot you see on the screen now. Now that's the name of my YouTube. I beg. Make una go YouTube now, please. Go follow me there I beg una, please. You see, Uncle Mark, sometimes the guy they be like, could they smoke? Sabalo comedy page, some time ago, I think 2 years ago, he deleted one of his page, made not reach 4 million, another one 2 million. He has experienced it twice, so anything can happen. So we just have to prepare for any eventuality. Okay, I beg, follow me on YouTube now. Just type the name as you see it on the screen. Okay, so you can also, in case any issue, you can also catch up with me there. Thank you.